One more MP of the Aadmi Party, Sanjay Singh, was arrested today in connection with the Delhi Liquor Excise Scam. What exactly is this scam? And why is it so important that people are actually jumping up and down, hyperventilating, especially members of the Aadmi Party? We know that the number two, Manish Sisodia, is now in jail for several months now. And BJP is saying that the next person who will be going in is Arvind Kejriwal himself. What is it that the government has? What is so strong about this case that it's got everybody frothing at the mouth saying that this is vendetta politics and so on and so forth? Let's take a quick look at what this scam is and how many people have been thus far netted in the scam, how many have turned approvers, and why would somebody turn approver unless there was some clinching evidence. That evidence has not been shared yet, but we can hazard a guess, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, what exactly is the Delhi liquor scam? The policy was implemented on the 17th of November 2021. Under the policy, Delhi was divided into 32 excise zones, and retail liquor licenses were issued to private players for 849 vends. It marked the exit of the government from the liquor business in Delhi. This is the most important thing, exit of the government from the liquor business in Delhi. The AAP also gave certain relaxations to sellers, such as permission to offer discounts to customers to boost sales and to set their own prices irrespective of the MRP of the product. This is where things get a little interesting. So what the bottle price, you have to put a price there, suggested retail price and manufacturing retail price. MRP is something like that. I don't know the exact expansion. I think it is manufacturer's retail price or something like that. MRP, right? That price is what the liquor store is supposed to charge. But the AAP government gave the liquor license such that they could charge whatever they wanted, up or low, up or below. So in other words, you could have two stores side by side, same product could be selling for 10 rupees more one place, 10 rupees less another place. Whoever is selling it for less might be selling their cashews at 40 rupees more and therefore making up the difference. Things like that. I don't know the exact details, but I think the problem lies right around this, that the liquor sales was privatized. What happens then? Well, the government loses revenue. Why? Because now the government has no way of keeping track of how much liquor actually got sold. This is going back to the old days when you had two books. One, the licensed production quantity book, and the other one, unlicensed and unmarked off the books, it's called, right? This is exactly what it is. So the Delhi government was losing a lot of tax revenue. Who was gaining? The private parties. And in exchange for the private parties to come and make money, there was a kickback. That's where the problem comes for the Aadmi Party. The Lieutenant Governor Saxena recommended the CBI probe over alleged violations of rules and procedural lapses in the formulation. They're saying even the formulation of the policy was incorrect. And it was based on a report submitted by Delhi Chief Secretary Naresh Kumar. You know what these people did, right? Aadmi Party wanted to have their own say in who worked for them in the bureaucracy, and that also they failed. The central government now realizes that if you allow Aadmi Party to do this, then pretty soon every state will have its own set of licenses like this, and soon the GST base will completely lose value. Liquor is one of the highest netting tax items. Although it's not under GST, it's one of the taxed items. And I'm sure that at some point of time, both GST as well as petroleum, that is petrol, diesel and so on, will also be brought under GST. One country, one tax, right? Then you will not have price changes when you cross the border from one state to the other. Everything will be the same price. Makes it easier, right? Makes it smoother. Better for the consumer, isn't it? So, who stood in the way of not allowing liquor and petroleum to come into the GST? Many states. One says that even some BJP states were not in favor. Why? Because if once these two come in, then the state finance minister has really nothing. and no money to work with, and people were padding whatever their other expenses were, they were being padded in the liquor pricing and the gas pricing. Makes it harder, and therefore once you do that, it makes it harder to give freebies. That is the bigger impact for these people. Okay, let's move on. Now, one person who's still not been arrested, even though has been called up for interrogation by the Enforcement Directorate, is Kavitha, the daughter of 𝗤𝙑 𝗫𝘀𝘆, the current Chief Minister of Telangana. Why are they not arresting her? I don't know. Enforcement Directorate can explain, because everybody else under the sun is getting arrested. One of the people who used to work for her, 𝗏 Reddy, has now turned approver, which means he's going to spill the beans. Next, 𝗤𝙗 𝗫𝘀𝘆. He was arrested because he is the mastermind behind the formulation and implementation of the now scrapped liquor policy for 21-22. Today, the AAP Rajya Sabha Member of Parliament Sanjay Singh was arrested by ED. He is the second high-profile leader arrested under this scam for the AAP. Now, this is the person who has turned approver. His name is 𝗏 Reddy. He was a director he is a director at Aurobindo Pharma, and he is part of the South Group Cartel. What happened then? They could fix the price in whatever way they wanted. So people formed cartels to make sure that the price of liquor can be kept high. So first of all, the government doesn't get taxed. Second of all, these people are making money hand over fist, and the kickbacks are going to where? Aadmi Party. You see how this thing builds up, and if every state were to start implementing these things, then pretty soon the tax base on which the entire government functions will collapse. So this is a serious crime that they have committed. Now, who else is arrested? CBI has arrested Aadmi Party communications in charge Vijay Nair. He was involved in meetings with the co-accused liquor manufacturers and distributors at hotels in Hyderabad, Mumbai and Delhi. Another one arrested by the Enforcement Directorate is the Indo-Spirit Managing Director Sameer Mahendru, and he is a close associate of 𝗫𝘀𝘆. They have clearly planned it. They wanted a lot of money so that they could win the elections in Punjab, and that looks like was supplied by the liquor lobby in exchange for these licenses. Another one, director of Gurugram-based Buddy Retail, Amit Arora, has also been arrested by the ED. He is also a close associate of 𝗫𝘀𝘆. We have Hyderabad-based businessman Abhishek Boinpalli, also arrested by ED. He has been accused of lobbying for liquor companies in the scam. So where is Kavitha Rao coming in? It is believed that Kavitha Rao also owns some liquor manufacturing companies under perhaps a Binami name. All these things is going to come out. This is all believed, okay? I don't have the proof. And here is another conduit that actually was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate. His name is Arun Ramchandra Pillai, and he was involved in paying kickbacks and was the representative of the BRS MLC Kavitha. So this man is the front guy. Now, not only has this touched Telangana politicians, it has also touched Andhra Pradesh politicians. The YSR CP, that is Yuva Shramika Raitu Congress Party, Rajya Sabha member 𝗤𝙜 Reddy, his family has links to the Delhi liquor scam. How? He is the brother of 𝗤𝙜 Reddy's son-in-law, Rohit Reddy. So you have 𝗤𝙜 Reddy, his son-in-law is Rohit Reddy. This Sarath Chandra is the brother of that person. Now, another one, the son of YSR Congress Party Lok Sabha MP, Magunta Srinivasulu Reddy, Raghav, has also turned approver. So this is from the YSRCP. So two people from YSRCP, or at least having connections with the YSRCP, have also turned approvers. Why would anybody want to turn approver? It is that the crime, the evidence of crime is so strong that they hope by turning approver and explaining how the crime was committed that they can get a light sentence. Here is another one, Delhi-based businessman Dinesh Arora. He too has turned approver, and he is also a close associate of 𝗤𝙗 𝗫𝘀𝘆. So there we have it. So far, this many arrests. The next big one may be Kavitha Rao, and we also know that the BRS has said that it is not going to have a truck with the Bharatiya Janata Party, or the NDA I should say, and that tells you that this means that whatever deal they were trying to strike between the BJP and the BRS has fallen through, so BRS might face the heat. So is it going to be Kavitha Rao next, or is it going to be the big enchilada, Arvind Kejriwal himself? Only time will tell. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.